Hi, welcome to our Thursday morning Life in Balance. And I'm Barbara Bertucci, and I'm here as an independent consultant to share with you some amazing technologies and also amazing business. And Randy Rolfe is with me, and we will be sharing about the products. So let me go ahead and share. One moment. Okay. Here we go. Come on.
Barbara, don't forget to mute everybody
Oh, okay. Thank you.
because there's noise coming in.
Did you forget that? Okay, let's see. I don't know why I can't. I love it. Hide this one moment, please. Go start my slideshow. Oh, shoot. Well, here we are with a better way. That's not the way I want to do it. No. Okay, guys. That's the wonderful thing about technology is we get to learn every day. I think this is it. There we go. Yay. Thank you, God. See, anybody can do this business. So what we're here today to talk about is people, planet, and profit, and Nikken. I just love Nikken. Nikken has transformed my life, and we are here to share about that and to, there we go, and look to see if Nikken is a choice for you. There's a lot of things that we have in the world today, and this can map on to anything that you're doing because we want to have energy, vitality, and stamina. And so here we have active wellness and collaborative entrepreneurship, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, kind of combining it all, bringing it all together. So Nikken, a new definition of success. So here, when you look at this wheel, I want you to look at healthy mind, family, society, finances, and body, and see where you were out. When I first was introduced to Nikken, my body was out of whack, which then affected my mind and my family. Then society, it affected the whole thing, if you think of it as a wheel. So that's what we're here to do, to see about bringing balance into our lives in all areas as we do this. So, and here's the compounding effect. Now, when you have small choices, look at health. If I had, McDonald's today, might not affect me. Things are happening. But if I had McDonald's every day, I think there's a movie about that showing all the different issues that this gentleman had by having McDonald's every day. So if we could start to maybe drink more water or make a better choice for habits, then we're going to go in that healthier realm, and we're going to feel a lot better. We're going to have more stamina, and we're going to have more balance in our lives. We're going to have, and this can go in all areas. It can be income, relationship, happiness, success. So we're going to tweak this in all areas. I know you can catch yourself or catch the little monkey mind saying things to you that don't really support you, and then just create what you really want to have in your world. And so these choices and these habits really determine our quality of life, and that can make a big difference. And here, why finances are the number one source of stress. It is. They say an extra $500 can make a big difference in a young family's life. And so that pressure, that stress. But if you look at this is actually on the cash flow quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki. And on the left-hand side, those are employees and self-employed. And what I found fascinating is 5% of the wealth is generated here, but 95% of the population is here. Whoa. But on the right-hand side, we've got business owners, we have investors. Now, 95% of the wealth is here, but only 5% of the population. So, how do we figure out how to leverage our own time and leverage our own um, income, like the business owners or like, McDonald's? I mean, we don't have the money in the bank to be like Warren Buffett here, where he can just invest his money and live off his money. So how do we do that? We invest in ourselves, and we look at where we can do that in all areas, right? And Nikken can possibly map on that for you. So a new trend is emerging, the gig economy. And that's what I was kind of emulating when I said, bringing it all together. So this new economy is, the millenniums are joining the workforce. There's just a lot of things happening, but it's also the end of the big corporations that, you work for 40 years and you get the retirement and you have that. That doesn't happen. So people change jobs, things happen. The workforce is evolving. It's a fast-paced society. So we want to look at what are the things that complement what we do so that we can enhance our financial situation and enhance who we are all the way around. And so that's where I think Nikken complements us and complements our work as well. So here we go with the gig. Look at this. When you look at Uber and GM in February of 2012, Uber had 60 million in sales and GM was 54 billion in sales. Now here's February 2017 and GM is at 55 billion. So they grew up 1 billion. They had some growth, but look at Uber, $68 billion. I don't even know what that compounds out to be. I think that's at least like 600 times or something, but significant amount of growth there. Just showing you that people need something to complement what they do, that they need flexible time, they need to be in charge of their own schedule, and then they can also have their creative ways and other means, which is pretty awesome. And here we go again. Here's Amazon and Walmart. And February 2012, Amazon is at 83 billion and Walmart 212 billion. Now here we go. In February 2017, Walmart is at 205 billion in sales and Amazon is 385 billion. So if we keep those in billions, then I know that's a 300% increase, but significant amount of growth. Just showing you that we are even more fast-paced. We are a do-it-now society, but we also want to, I think, have that quality of life and have that brought in so that we can now merge it into what we are doing and where we want to thrive and work. So here is how we are talking about that collaborative entrepreneurship with the Nikken Advantage. So it's easy to integrate into your life. You just look at the time slots and the things where you work, low cost entry, turnkey entrepreneur system. We've got proven models and leadership development tools out there. We also have, and it's the perfect gig for trading time for money with a purpose and helping people grow and develop as you build your business and as you have a home tax write-off. A lot of different things that there are benefits for as you're learning and growing. And then also, not to mention the health benefits that we'll get into shortly. So what do Nikken entrepreneurs do? Well, we leverage and compound. And that's what we do. We actually share with people, we bring them on board, and then we look to have other people share and bring them on board and have people share and go along the way. So here we go. Share active wellness and prosper. So you join Nikken, you start with a commitment and you join, and then thought I was muting. Share and promote a wonderful products that are here with Nikken. Invite people to join you in Nikken, whether to be a customer or to join you in business. And Nikken handles all the rest. It handles the product shipping. Actually, it handles backing up. the product and development, all the things that go into research and development. But then they also ship, they manufacture, they ship, and they handle all the paperwork, the back office, and even our websites and such. So a pretty amazing company that's turnkey for you, that you don't have to create all of that on your own with your own business. You just map it on and come on board and do that. And then we also have different ways of being paid and having bonuses, which is really great as well. So the cash flow engine. So initial startup, purchase, get some things for your own home. And it can be small, it can be the packs, it can be one pack, this, and get started and start shifting. And then monthly supports, there's different ways of repeat purchase. I know I'm on the bone health. I just turned 60 this year, and I need to make sure that my bones are strong and well. And I love the Kenzen BioBalance shake. So there's certain things I want to have every month come in, as well as our amazing skincare. And then there's upgrades from time to time. We have water bottles. We have different things that you might buy, or you might start off with water bottle and then you get the waterfall. So there's always ways to have, I call it the trickle down effect, right? That people that come into as a customer and maybe just get the necklace or some other things, then they start to purchase the pillow, the eye mask, and gradually build onto their wellness in their own home as well. So additional users, people in the home, we have that. Then all of a sudden well, if I'm sleeping on it and I'm sleeping better, then I want the kids sleeping on it and I want them to sleep better. So that's how it starts to compound and grow as well. And then all the different technologies that Nikken comes up with are pretty amazing. And once we get it, we introduce it, and it kind of trickles down and affects, just like we had the new grounding pad, pretty phenomenal. It's amazing. And we're getting that information out and having people purchase that right now. So that's all one of the ways. Here's a purpose-driven business model. So it's leveraging ABC, compounding. And simply we teach 3 to reach 3. And that way we build a team. We're working on people getting their wellness homes together. So here you have 5 wellness homes shown here, and a core 3 people that have decided to join you on your team. And this is how we start to build it. And as you learn as you go. So right now on this video, I am the A. The B is the person watching it and invited you on, or invited you to look at this. And then you are the C that's learning. And we just kind of do that and mentor as we go along. There are always people willing to help us and support us. We have great events and trainings and teams. And when I went up to South North Carolina and I saw people being successful in Nikken and just seeing their growth and who they were, it was like, oh, I can do this. And they're willing to help me. And we got names, and we do 3-way phone calls. We do these webinars and training. So there's actually a great training coming up on Saturday, or 3rd Saturday of the month. So there's a lot of great things that we have for training. So your potential, I love this analogy because it just shows that you can count the seeds in an apple, but you have no idea how many apples are in that one seed. And so you just never know where the team's coming from, or where the people are, or where the different things are happening, but it just starts to happen and grow exponentially and have the potential of an amazing prosperity like this. So that's pretty amazing. And here we show in a perfect world, the teach 3 to reach 3. And as you build and grow, you have the profitability of going silver within the first, month, and then 27, so 9, 27, 81, that's on the left, and then 243 people coming on board. Then you've got your customers and your wellness homes, and you can earn significant amount of money with Nikken, and the potentiality there is unlimited as you build your strength and your growth. And that can be a whole class on itself. But it is a global impact, and we're in just the different countries. I know my business is in 14 countries. And so that is just amazing to me. You know, the potentiality is there. So enjoyed a wide range of benefits and rewards. Here we have retail profit, cash bonus, lifestyle bonus, personal rebates, group overrides, leadership bonus, lots of ways of earning money and having incentives along the way, which are great. And then active wellness with Nikken and the wellness home. And here I'm going to turn it over to Randy Rolfe, who is an amazing leader in Nikken. And I believe you're up in Philadelphia. Are you
Yes.
what coast are you on? But she's not only are you a lawyer and a mom and a, you know, just all, you're also a nutritionist and just an amazing plethora of information. So I will turn this over to you, but I want you to share first your story a bit. Go ahead.
Thanks so much, Barbara. It's a pleasure to work with you on this video. And Nikken is all about active wellness. When I left the practice of law to spend more time on my family and to teach parenting and natural wellness, I studied nutrition. And for 20 years, I'd been teaching nutrition and good family health. And I was looking for a way to reach more people with the idea of wellness. And a naturopathic physician that I knew from some of the exhibits I was doing on nutrition and parenting told me that I should check this out. And I said, well, I've already know what's out there. Thanks very much. And he said, no, this is new. It's from Japan, a great company. And he knew a lot about it. And I said, well, 30 minutes. I'll listen to you for 30 minutes. And in the first 10 minutes, I was like, that's it. This is what I've been praying for, because it was a top-notch multinational company that had developed a technology that was unique. I wouldn't be competing with other nutrition companies and health food stores. Nobody had these kinds of technologies for creating a microcosm of good energy. And because I've been studying natural health for years, I knew how electricity and now cell phones, and there weren't any in those days when I started, but how electricity and being away from nature was making us weaker. We didn't heal as fast. When we hurt, we got more tension and anxiety. And so the idea of recreating that microenvironment of energy just made so much sense. And so I got very excited immediately. We got a sleep system, and I'd been working from home. I wasn't earning a whole lot of money, but I just prayed, you know, and one of the books in a royalty came through for a book that was published in Norway. And I'm like, okay, that's how I'm going to buy my sleep system. And then when I felt it, just like you said, Barbara, I wanted the kids to sleep this well. And it was amazing. We didn't have any complaints, but my daughter would get up Saturday morning and say, oh, I want to go back to bed. Well, once she was on this mattress topper, she just said, I'm ready, Mom. I'm going to go to the mall, meet my friends. You know, she was full of energy. What a difference. And then our son, he had a part-time job at some sub place, and his feet were hurting every night. I didn't even know it because he didn't think there was any choice. So we put the insoles in his shoes, and he's like, my feet don't hurt anymore after 10 hours on the concrete. So I knew this could help just about anybody. So let's go through the slides for the products. Thanks. The situation for our health is worse than it was 22 years ago when I started Nikken. Stress levels are off the charts, and we know that stress is involved in 70% of the things that are shortening our lives and reducing our quality of life: heart disease, diabetes, fatigue, allergies, depression, sleep problems, weight problems, and so on. Half the people in the country say they have problems with sleep from time to time, and we know that affects the immune system and mental abilities, mood, and learning abilities. And the idea that you can improve someone's sleep without sleep medications, which just knock you out, they don't help you actually get a deep sleep, is really fantastic. And then air pollution, 7 million premature deaths a year from air pollution. And often our indoor air is worse than outdoor, as long as we don't live next to a oil refinery or something, because we bring so many chemicals into our house, our cleaning products and our carpets and our curtains and even our bedding with fire retardants and stuff, and our clothing. There's so much pollution in our indoor air, and now our houses are sealed pretty well, so it accumulates. And the other major factor is water. When I was a kid, my parents took me to Europe, and I thought, how strange, they drink bottled water over here. We have clean streams in America. Well, that was in the 50s. Now we know all our water here is polluted because of 50, 60 years of chemicals going into it. And here in Pennsylvania, there was a whole nother problem or no, it was actually in Delaware, chemicals going into the river, the Ohio River. So we know there's lead in our city water, there's endocrine disruptors, there's agricultural chemicals, there's other people's medications that are going into the stream and not being taken out by the cleaning. So it's a huge problem, but guess what? Nikken does have a solution. And the worst thing, being a parenting expert now, is about what's happening to our children. They're not even getting off to a good start. Babies born have 200 chemicals in their bodies already, and a third of them are known to be carcinogenic. So we've got our work ahead of us to get our families healthy. And obesity rates are still rising for kids. They're not getting the exercise they need. They're not getting the nutrition they need. And of course, they don't feel like exercising if they're carrying extra weight and not getting the nutrition they need. So Nikken has the answer. It's about being healthy by choice, not by chance. Doing what you can by self-care, educating yourself, and acting on your new information. So that's what Nikken's all about. And Nikken came up with the idea of a certified Nikken wellness home because they have products for everything. They've done research on air, water, sleep, light, and nutrition, and our products reflect that research. So next, Barbara. Thanks. So this is a picture of all our nutritional line, which I got very excited about. I thought, could they be tops of magnetic technology and top of nutrition? And they truly are. In the center, my favorite things are the functional foods, the Kenzen Vital Balance, which is the best for protein with nothing you don't want in there. It's amazing formula. And the Jade Greenzymes and the Super Siaga, best from the fruit world. And so then we have all kinds of other things for all the other functions that you want to support. And it's easy and quick, and nothing is overdosed, which is really important in nutrition. And this is all of our value packs. And this is a wonderful way to start because everything's 10% off of what the individual components would be. The Nature Rest Sleep Pack is all natural materials. It has an amazing number of specifically patented little magnetic discs. So you're sleeping in this wonderful cocoon of beneficial energy like you're outside, but you don't have to be sleeping in the woods to get the benefits. You get a deep, restful sleep, and like I said, you wake up totally restored. The other big pack that lots of people start with is the PyMag Water Pack, which is the waterfall. It turns your tap water into the best water on the planet, as if you were taking your water from some pristine stream up in the mountains. And then we have a sports bottle. You carry it with you that you can fill at any municipal water faucet, and it will filter the water, alkalize it, mineralize it, do all the things that the waterfall does. And we even have a shower that is great for the hair and the skin. It doesn't dry it out. It actually literally moisturizes it. And then the energy pack has all these things we use during the day. And we have a grounding pad. You can use that at night or during the day. I'm sitting on the Nikken seat. I have insoles in my shoes. I've got Nikken bracelets, and I'm not wearing the necklace today, but I'm covered with all kinds of magnets. And then we have things to address particular areas, like that funny thing with the black dots. That's a low back pad, but you can also put it on your chest or your tummy if you're having tummy trouble. And we have Kinkotherm wraps, which are bioceramic material that helps balance what's going on in your knee or your wrist or your head. And then the Kenko Touch, which is amazing state-of-the-art massage product that gives you the magnetic energy. So those packs are an amazing way to start. If you get all three of them, you've got a Nikken Wellness Home, which is fantastic. Next slide, Barbara. So get started, become a customer, get your water bottle, get your insoles, get your necklace or your bracelet, and then look at the packs and get started with your wellness home, because you never know how good you can feel until you're in a wellness home. It's truly amazing. And then join us, become a part-time entrepreneur. When you start sharing it with your family and friends, Nikken starts sending you checks. It's really awesome. And they come like clockwork on the 15th of every month. And they even, if you're doing weekly sales, they'll send you your retail profit on Fridays. So you can get started this week getting income from Nikken. It's truly amazing. And then you can actually develop a very lucrative full-time entrepreneurial business and fire your boss if you have a job right now. And that takes work. Takes a couple years to really make it happen, but so many people have, like that picture of the apple seed. We have people who have impacted hundreds of thousands of people with the Nikken Wellness. So let's begin your new success story and think in terms of active wellness and achieving a life in balance through the entrepreneurial opportunity. And those 5 pillars is at the core of Nikken's philosophy. They have trainings that teach people that you are entitled and deserve to develop a life of balance. But it takes work today. It doesn't happen by chance. It's by choice. Thanks, Barbara.
Oh my gosh, Randy, great. Thank you so much. And I love the wheel here too, the healthy mind, family, society, finances, body, because it impacts all of it. And here we go. Let's stop sharing, I think. There we go. All right. So getting everybody on here. Thank you so much today, and get with the person that invited you, because these things make a huge difference. We're all living a lot longer. So let's go ahead and get healthier by choice, not by chance. Thanks.